Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is something that I really need to show you since it seems very difficult to explain to people verbally. People in our country seem to think that it doesn't matter if they do something that's wrong or, like throwing garbage in the streets or eating and drinking something on the roofs, leaving it there, or throwing it in your neighbor's roof. They seem to think that you are the one who's overreacting when you tell them that, excuse me, what you're doing here is dangerous. Okay? So Pakistanis and Indians and Bangladeshis, whatever, Desis, maybe people all around the world, but I'm more concerned with my own people. Our people have this insane attitude where they think that, you know, as they say in Urdu, तो फिर क्या हुआ अगर ये हुआ, तो फिर क्या हुआ अगर वो हुआ, like, so what if we did this, so what if that happened, you don't need to be such a prude. So here's the result of so what if this happened and so what if that happened. Our whole roof destroyed, the paint coming off, water seepage, all because the servants living in our neighbor's servant quarters ate or drank something and decided that it was better to throw the trash onto our roof. And what happened? The bottle entered into the drainage, because obviously, like every other roof, our roof has a drain to let out all the rainwater, the excess water. And what happened here is, when it rained hard, as it has been raining for the past 2 to 3 times, when it rained really hard, especially during summer, this started in the summer rains. If you remember, our summer rains have been quite disastrous for most people. And I sent my nephew up on the roof. When he went up, he's like, there's no water up there. I'm like, well, you know what? You were quite late. Thank you very much. You should have gone much later, Why even go now? Because the water had already seeped into the roof. Now the thing is, the water had drained, but it had seeped into the roof. So what was going on? This time, when it rained again, the last 2 times, then I told my dad, I'm like, you know what? I think there's fresh seepage coming in. So he went up and he checked it. There was nothing on the roof. Everything seemed to have drained. But then he checked again and he found out that there was a water bottle that had clogged the drain, which was leading the water right into the roof. And this is what happened. So the water wasn't really draining, it was just seeping in at an alarming rate because of a clogged drain. All because some prick decided that it was okay to eat and drink and then throw whatever it is onto a neighbor's roof. This. Now we're just waiting for it to dry, because it cannot dry so easily, obviously. I mean, this is so much rain clogged in. Once it dries, you see this? Then we'll have to repaint the roof. Since we made this house, we have never had to repaint our roofs. Yeah, except once maybe. Only once. In 27 years, we've had to redo our roofs only once. And now, thanks to that prick, this roof, my mom's room's roof, and the roof of my own room. Okay, I'm saying roof, but obviously you're going to say this is the ceiling. Okay, so fine, the ceiling, but I'm saying roof as well, because obviously it had to have damaged so much up above for it to become like this here down below. And every day we're cleaning. You see that? Every day we're cleaning all this mess. Every day. And we just don't even finish cleaning and it falls off again promptly. And I'll show you the damage that it did to the wall. So we're coming out of this room, and now look, Here, you see that? See this. This is the damage done to this wall. Now this is one gigantic wall, okay? Because our house is a double roofed house. So this goes all the way up there. And this is what it has done. All because of the carelessness of one person. And then in Pakistan they say, so what if this happened? And so what if that happened? Well, here's your answer. That's what. Okay? So you people, you really need to understand the importance of this thing, especially if you call yourselves Muslims, Just being born in a Muslim family doesn't really make you Muslims. A Muslim is a person from whose hands and tongue other Muslims are safe. This is the hadith of the Prophet. A Muslim is he who realizes that little things lead to bigger things. Okay? Every act has a consequence. That is all the core teaching of Islam. Why don't you just practice that for a change, please? Okay? Stop hurting and harming people around you. The reason why our country has never, ever gone back to its glorious days is because our people seem to think that it shouldn't matter what they do or say, and that everything should just miraculously come together because we're Muslims. That is the most insane, most uneducated, and most stupid, pathetic thing I've ever heard in my life. Okay? This was the new seepage that I was talking about, you see? Which led my father to do a double check. This is a new seepage. All the way here. That. Yeah, so thank you so much for being such selfish pricks, really. Those of you who go around clogging people's streets and drains, and when you go up north and then you wonder why the people in the, in Baldistan and the people who are taking care of our wildlife reserves up in the mountains, why they keep on telling you people that please be responsible tourists. Yeah, please be responsible. I don't know why you have a problem keeping the trash in your car. So you can't bear the trash in your cars, but you think that everybody can bear trash in public, right? On the streets, on the roads, everywhere you go, you just litter the place. You're like walking, talking trash cans, seriously, people. Fix yourselves, please, okay? In order to bring change, we have to change ourselves. Start by, following the core Islamic rule of cleanliness. Cleanliness does not just mean your own personal hygiene, it extends. And by the way, when you litter all over the place, that says a lot about your personal hygiene too. Well, here we are now, going to take care of this. It's not like, it's not like we're living in a civilized country where the people who caused this damage are going to pay for it. People in Pakistan get away with everything. This needs to stop. Because the only way to stop a person from being a repeat offender is to make him pay for it. Well, this is me signing out. Bye-bye.